The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. You always ask me this. Mary, you know that song?
Boys are back in town.
That was the theme song for the Detroit Red Wings for a long time. Who sings that?
Sounds like Huey Lewis in the news or something.
Who sings that, guys and gals in the chat?
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. Everybody knows it. It's one of those songs where you hear and you're like, oh, I didn't know that band. But guys, gals, friends, family, this is Wednesday, Mayjorly Bearded. We are back in the studio. Last week, the mayor was up north. We'll hear from him, maybe get an update on his crazy stories that we had from last week and hear some perspective on that. And if you guys are new here, Mayor, what do we do on Wednesdays?
We drink the dew.
We drink Mountain Dew.
We eat meat.
Meat.
And we talk about beards.
Yep.
And life and
family.
Sometimes more.
Baths.
Baths, bathing, bath balls.
Story.
Brushing. Just about anything.
Yeah. So thanks for coming in, guys. It's Wednesday's Majorly Conversational. We just talk. We tell stories. Please interact amongst yourself in the chat. If you have questions, fire away. We might not get it on the first attempt, but if you come back around, we'll do our absolute best to be able to answer that. And Ken says, great to see you guys all back in the studio again. We are probably far more happy than you are. It's nice for us. It's really
I'll tell you
nice.
what, I was saying about that. I get so excited to come over because there's just kind of like a wah factor when you're not there together.
Right.
I feel like the energy is so much more and in person.
Yeah. And a huge abrupt stop to the chat, guys. This gentleman right here, Dan B. He is Mr. Goatee. It is his birthday today of the beautiful age of 51 years old. So happy birthday, Dan B.
Happy birthday.
Good buddy of mine. Great name. He always compliments me on my name. So Dan, right back at you, man. And happy birthday to Dan B in the building. I think he's rocking a Detroit grooming shirt today. So repping for our state. So awesome. Everyone's saying happy birthday there. And tons of guys from the Facebook group's been on fire. We'll talk about that as the stream gets going, but let's break down what we got to eat today.
All right.
First thing first, I don't know if my buddy Jeff is in here, but he is awesome guy. He just had a child within the last 2 weeks, his first child. So congratulations on his son Beckham. And we have in here, we have some pepper sticks from a local jerky company that's called, it's either J Dean's or Jimmy Dean's out of Davison, Michigan. But I believe it's J Dean's. And I've tried them before at the Davison Farmers Market, and they're amazing. So I'm super, super excited to try this one out, guys. So awesome there. Hey, Gary Lewis, thank you, sir. Said, I know it's not Monday, but give out some decals or stickers on me. Let's spread the logo and positive. You got it, man. We'll make that happen. So for sure.
Woo.
I'll set a note up here. And then we have a couple of other gentlemen that have given some meat for us. This is from Chris Thomas, who's in the chat right now. And this is that Strive. This is the biltong.
Yes.
We had the spicy or Cajun version. This is the original.
Okay.
And I dug into this one. It is phenomenal. So good. I wanted to make sure Steve had some. And then we got over here. We have the
Old Trapper, hot and spicy.
Yes. And that one is from the Big Man Bearded, a.k.a. Rodney, in the building. So that one's from Rodney over there. So we got a plethora of meat. We will be consuming a lot tonight. And we're going to give away decal and sticker combos. So if you win, you're going to get both of those, okay? All right.
One for your car and one for your Trapper Keeper.
Ooh, nice.
You didn't have you're too young for that.
Oh, no. I still have my Trapper Keeper. I use it for coaching. Big red one with the zipper on the side and stuff. Oh, I still have my Trapper Keeper.
Wow.
Yes. You're a Trapper Keeper guy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a big deal. I remember I had probably one of the first big decisions in my life was which Trapper Keeper to go with back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
5th grade, 6th grade. I remember I went with the dark Nightscape. It was a little scary because, I wanted to be a little, edgy.
Nice.
As a 6th grader.
I had the sporty one. So it was like a Nike red and it had the textured lines on it. I still have it. It was really sweet. That thing probably has lasted me since I was 20 years. No exaggeration, like 20 years. That's a good purchase. They don't make them like that these days. These kids don't. These
they
kids
don't appreciate
know.
them if they have them, you know?
Yeah.
They don't know what they got till it's gone.
Yep. And that was actually on the other side of the state. My buddy Jim K in the building here. He is from the other side of Michigan. He actually came to a beard meetup over here in our town. And then I met him for a beard meetup in Grand Rapids. So phenomenal guy there. And he's great with the meat too. He has one of those like smoker houses, like separate from his house, like an electric line running to it, and smokes like real deal. He'll run like catering stuff. He'll do like open houses and everything.
Woo! It would be nice. You just like back the pig in. All right, throw an apple in there, shut the door, smoke them.
little splash of bourbon. Yeah.
Just put it in through the roof.
Yeah, there's got to be something more to that.
Probably.
But yeah, guys, as Gary noted there, we'll just kind of keep them coming throughout the stream tonight. So I don't know if it's going to catch on here, but we have the decal. I had a cool moment. There was a wild decal spotted in New York. My buddy Adam, who's hopefully in the chat right now. I know Steve is in here. He sent me a message. Was like, dude, whose car is this? I'm like, I don't know. That's pretty cool though. And then also the Fig and Roll sticker here. The lighting's not going to do it any justice, but that's okay. Jim said it's called my garage. Nothing fancy. I know it's something fancy, Jim. That's
what you tell the pigs before you bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing, no big deal. And then boom, door shut.
Yep. Jeff here has a big statement. Good day, guy. Today is the first time I tried beard butter. OMG.
Wow. A first day. You might mark that on your calendar.
That is an OMG moment. If there's ever an OMG moment, it is that one right there. Like that hits it on the head. So good. Jacob says, anyone have no idea what a trapper keeper is? All right, Mayor, go. And we have some support. Amanda says she has hers from the 90s, a Lisa Frank trapper keeper. So give them the rundown, butter. Give them the rundown of what a trapper keeper is.
In the beginning, they were made by Mead, MEAD.
Yeah.
And they had like a magnet clasp, or like they were like plastic. They were a 3-ring binder, just a little upgraded. Usually you had a pencil pouch that would fit into the holes.
Ooh.
And you would just flip it over. Now
mine was a zipper around the outside.
Was like next gen. That's like 2 or 3.0.
That was like, you got to look from a girl. Like,
right.
Dang, you see the trapper keeper on that dude? No, I saw his big ears though.
Because you couldn't have, you drop that. Mine, the pencil rolls out if I had one in the first place.
Oh, Eric with an A. His had a Velcro.
It was Velcro.
Closure.
Yes.
Okay.
Velcro.
Oh, they all did. Yeah. Okay. Tom was like, mine had Velcro. Okay.
Yeah.
3-ring binder that zips or Okay. Yeah.
It was like the fidget spinner of the past. Sitting in class making music with your Velcro.
Exactly. Jim K just hit it on the head. He said, I missed the sound of the Velcro as I tore that bad boy open. Did anybody have a Velcro wallet?
Yeah.
Because I did.
Yeah.
I did, and that was what I was hooked on, was just ripping that thing through. So
let me see if I can pay for this, honey.
Yeah. I know. Nothing sexier than at the movies. Can I get some snow caps? Ripping that thing open. Oh man.
You have to watch
That's a good one, because when you think about like memories, everybody thinks about like the toys and the Furbies and slime and all that stuff. Trapper keepers, yes.
It was right there with slap bracelets.
Yes. Yeah. Jim said had or have said wallet. Chain wallet. I never did the chain. I knew a lot of dudes that did the chain that would wrap around, but no, I never. Did you ever chain it?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was for like hardcore dudes with us. That was for like you look towards my way, I might shank you.
There was nothing in there worth chaining my wallet to.
True. Yeah, just a couple of things that would never get used. That's one of them, and we'll just leave the other one there. But it was some good memories on that. So let's dig into the meat here. I don't know if anybody caught me on that one. You guys should be laughing. That was funny. All right, let's go easy here. Hey, Gilbert. Gilbert's I believe Gilbert is the very first ever super chat for scuba.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's like a legend in the streets. Like
we're honored.
Yeah, he is a legend in the streets. He he is the first ever super chat for Scuba, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So, hey, Doug, this is the, what is that? Strive Original Beef Biltong. I absolutely love, OG, he says, yes. And this biltong is very, very thin, very delicious, guys.
I was talking about the British Knights. Did you ever have British Knights?
I don't know what that is.
Shoes, BKs. They were like, the You Can't Touch This was on the radio. The Pistons were winning the national championship, and you were having
every year
BKs on your feet. That was 89.90 for
Bad Boys.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember all those. I remember like driving to the Palace parking lot. Now it's like just imploded last week.
Yeah.
And getting like the shirt with all their faces on it. That was like the big thing back, is like you would get a caricature kind of put together shirt when they would win.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know those ones. Pumps, yes. I had a pair of pumps.
This is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Strive, guys, is wonderful. Perfect dryness, perfect consistency.
Ice Ice Baby was the next on the list. My mom, she was cool, mom. Like she would.
Okay, your mom is cool.
She would play Can't Touch This, and then Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah,
real loud. And
your mom's quirky.
Yeah,
would that be a good word for it? Quirky.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Starter jackets, dude. I had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. That boy was purple. It was beautiful. It was from like Goodwill. No joke. I got it from Goodwill. But it was wonderful. Yeah, starter jacket was for. What about K-Swiss? I'll never forget when I got my K-Swiss shoes. I thought I made it. I thought it was phenomenal. Hey, look at we are blessed by the OG. Love the content. Keep it up, brother.
His middle name is Super Chat. Like
after him, right? Gilbert
Thank
SC
you.
Jaloma. So thank you, Gil. Appreciate that, man. The OG. Hey, look at who's in town here. Rob K. I gotta bust you out in a second here. I got the Rob K knife, and K for Rob K stands for knife, even though in knife it's silent, but it's the Rob knife here. So, yeah. Okay, I'm excited. Hopefully, we have meaty jerkies heading our way. I saw a giveaway for jerky. Who's giving away jerky? I'll take a jerky giveaway. I love that.
That was fun to reminisce.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But you never had K-Swiss?
We didn't I didn't have a starter jacket. I didn't have K-Swiss. We just 3 kids. You know how it is. A kid, one of 3 kids. Like I had like Jabot jeans, like one pair.
Oh wow!
Never
had those.
Burlington Coat Factory when they were on sale, like or whatever. But we just didn't have
Yeah. So I got K-Swiss, like the normal white ones, and then we found like a K-Swiss like clearance outlet, and I bought these ones that were like looked like they had graffiti spray paint over all of them. So people would be like, dang, where are those K-Swiss? I'm like, dude, they're so limited. Like,
right.
But really, in all reality, it was the pair that nobody would buy. That's went through like multiple destinations, but nobody had seen them because they're probably like 5 years old. So everyone's like, dang, what are those? I'm like, yeah, they're limited, man. I got the hookup on these ones. So
that is the ultimate rock what you got.
Yeah.
You make a solid, make those.
And they believed me, I bet. And then there was like 2 kids that knew shoes that were like, He's rocking the 2001s.
Yeah, they were on MySpace throwing shade. I don't think AOL. They were calling
for sure. And we are doing some giveaways. We are giving away some stickers and some decals. These go on the vehicles. The sticker can go anywhere you would like here. I'll let Mayor give your first dabble into recommendation question, because I know that you have some experience with these products here. Beard balm or wax recommendations, anyone, stronger hold.
Do you know one of my favorite for a strong hold on a balm? You remember Beard Sumo? It was a yellow tin.
Yeah, they contacted you and not me.
No, you gave me this balm.
Beard Sumo?
I feel like or the Bearded Professional or something like that.
Okay.
Anyways, that was a good one. I really like the 7 potions.
That's right. That's where I knew you were going to go.
Trying with,
and they have a wax.
I think it's called wax, or it's called They call it balm, but it's really
no. I think it's called a wax.
It's called wax, but it's more of a balm. It's
like
a
strong
hold.
Yep.
So that's 7 Potions. They've got that, and Woodland Harmony, which is my scent that I've been trying out. They've got a citrus style scent, and then I think a neutral as well.
So the 2 strongest balms that I've ever experienced would be Luxurious Bastard is one, and then the second one is JC Grooming. And I may or may not drop some news for you guys right now. Monday, Command's Corner will be JC Grooming releasing a highly anticipated scent. They have the best stronghold balm I've ever experienced. Bobby Casey just threw it in the chat. What's up, Adam? I was talking about you earlier, Adam. You have to go back and see what we said. What's up, Matt? But we will be dropping a highly anticipated scent in all of their products, their oil, their butter, their balm. And their balm is a very, very strong balm, but you can manipulate it and melt it down. On Monday, officially, I'm not going to make any posts or anything about it until then. Pete has in Komarabe from JC Grooming. Awesome. We will be dropping their unscented line. Woo! Finally, the best strong or best firm balm in the game. We will have unscented on Monday, because they only have it in their scents. And there's guys that are like, dude, I have the oil. I need unscented. Yeah, because you use it almost every day on that front spot. So,
but I'm limited to that scent, which, you would think like that would encourage you to have every product in that scent.
Right.
But in some ways, it just turns you away from that, because then you can't dabble and mess around with the other. It's fun to try other stuff,
For sure. Okay, Nick has a good question here, and then Ryan said good question, so thank you, Ryan. I went back up to check it here. Beard question. In one of your reviews, you mentioned how you don't use the same product all the time, so your beard doesn't get used to it. Can you explain the benefits of switching brands regularly? Nick, I actually have a full video on that. If you would just search on YouTube beard product diversity, you can find it. There is zero scientific proof to say that switching up beard products is good for your beard or helps you, or there are any benefits. Science would say that I'm crazy, that it doesn't make sense. But for me, hey, Whiskey and Hardtack, repping here. You can't tell on the shirt, but yes. And hope you're recovering, doing well. Yes, hope you're doing well. But for me, I feel like my beard is better when I switch brands. I started reviews by doing like 1 to 3 weeks of only wearing that company, and it got not as nice for me by the end of it. And then I'd film a review, and I found myself being too hard on the company, and so I started switching it up. And essentially what I do is when a company contacts me for a review, I say, hey, I will likely have your video up in 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not wearing it straight for 4 to 6 weeks. That's a lot of oil, balm, butter, all that stuff. But I will be rotating 3 companies within that 4 to 6 weeks. But for me, my beard is better when I change it up. And so that's just me.
You go back to it sometimes within that 3, like you might try for 3 days and then try another one that you're getting ready to review and then come back to it and see it.
Yes.
Because sometimes I do feel like if you ever had really hot days or you've had just all sorts of variables.
Yeah. I will wear every product at least 6 times before I review. That's my rule. If it's the oil, it's more like, so I have usually 4 weeks with 3 different companies. So I'm usually doing it 7 to 10 times with the oil. Some companies don't have a wash, so I don't have to use it on wash days. Some don't have a conditioner, so it kind of varies. But for me, there's just a big benefit there. I like what Drew says here. He says, it's like working out. You want to do the whole muscle confusion thing. Same with the beard. In his humble opinion, I agree. I really do. So that is... for me, that's the biggest one, or best way to say it there. Terrence S., did you get a chance to smell with the Dark Horse? I have not, Terrence. I had another really busy day in a great, phenomenal way. But nope, I did not remember that from our conversation this morning. I apologize there, sir. It might actually be behind me, so I might be able to check that out afterwards. So, yeah, have you noticed that at all with products? I'm pretty sure you've pretty much rotated since the beginning. You have a pretty good collection.
I was all over the place. In fact, I had to get a little more organized.
You had to zone it in.
Yes, but definitely there are oil. It's taken me a while to kind of notice how the thickness of oils.
Yeah,
wear differently.
Here's Tom's comment. it's nice to switch it up with lighter or thicker oils. That's exactly what you were just talking about. So I agree.
It's not, it's not something you notice right away, like new to the game or with short beard hair or whatever. But yeah, like the castor oils, the thicker, and they kind of, sometimes it works for me, but sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. I don't know. And it's great to have the choices.
Yes. So great question, Nick, man. I appreciate that. It led to a good conversation. Mike B, supposedly they're going to be making this happen in the near future. So stay tuned. That is the plan for that one. But what'd you think of the biltong?
I could eat it all.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It was really good.
Really, really good texture there. All right. You want to snag on this stick here?
I'll get it.
So this is a pepper stick from Davison, Michigan, called J. Dean's. Okay, I think the biggest thing is the carrier oils have their uses for what types of environment they're dealing with. I go 2 days thinner oil and then I do the same thing, Bobby. I go thinner and then switch it up to thick. So yes. And then John says, do you still use just oil during the day? Most days it's all just oil. But there are days where I do like a little bit of like a refresher during the day. And I'm actually filmed a video today that will be dropping in the future. You guys know I film at least a week ahead of time. So I'll be talking about that in the future. How's the stick?
You're going to love it.
Yeah?
You're
Perfect.
Gonna really enjoy it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's you're drinking? Just Gator, just water. My son Owen had a soccer practice till like 8:15, which means he didn't get home till 8:35. So we were cutting it close. So I just kind of threw it in the old, and I got my Mountain Dew just threw it in the old Gatorade bottle and hit the road, Jack.
Beautiful. What's up, Josh? This is my buddy Josh, guys. My buddy Josh. I can say that. If you have not checked out his channel, guys, please, it will do a service to yourself. There's guys that are amazing and killing it, and then there's guys that are going to explode through the stratosphere. This guy's going to take over the internet, so go check out his channel. Even when he passes me and far surpasses me in numbers, I will gladly support him and push his channel. So, guys, go check out Josh's channel there. It is a huge one. What's up, Mr. Vato? And hello, everybody out there. Hello. Yeah, these are good. So they're peppered sticks.
They're real good.
Mm-hmm. Think we can take them down tonight?
Yes.
I
mean, we don't have to.
Right.
I still have something to bring over to you, but you told me to leave the meat behind today, so I just did.
Dan, how did you build your collection without spending money? I spent money. So if you go back to my very first video, number one video out there, man, is my number one, meaning my first video. It's my introduction. I just recently watched it because I hit my 2-year anniversary. I said in that video, I would not make a video before I had 60 products saved up. I thought it was 50, but I had 60 products saved up before, because I didn't want to be begging companies for products. Mm-hmm. I don't think it just doesn't fit my style. So how did I do it without spending money? I spent money. That was my hobby. I don't work on cars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't go golfing. I don't have a motorcycle. That was my hobby, and that's what I put money into.
That's probably the first piece of advice you give anybody who wants to do this, is that your passion. Do something where your passion is something you're interested in, because if it wasn't cool, like things like YouTube channels that have big overhead, or you want to review electronics before anything. That's where it works. But yeah, you definitely have to invest, and you're in a position to be able to do that. And that's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's in that first one, and it's, I say it right in there. I can't make it up. 2 years ago, I said I would not make a video before I had 60 oils. So Dan, you're switching up brands. Are you looking to stick with similar carrier oils your beard likes? Alan, no, I like to actually switch it up. I like to go between the blends, like we kind of talked about. The big thing I like to switch between is thicker oils and thinner oils. Like a nice rotation for me would be starting out the week with a thin beard octane, and then maybe hitting it with a thick Fable or Norseman, and then going in the middle with a whiskey and hardtack or a bearded Mac, and just kind of mixing it up. And then I want something unique, like I want to get some emu oil in my beard, so I go with Black Rebel or Chesapeake. And so I just kind of have different thoughts, different feelings for why I do that. So yeah, it's a nice kind of freestyle switch up. No rules, no regiment to it.
I mean, let's be honest. If switching up wasn't fun and awesome, would you have the success that the companies have, the variety that's offered and scents and all that? Scent was like walking into this. Scent was, I could do that. I could tell the difference between a vanilla tobacco and a citrus or a cologne styles. But feel, you gotta, feel in beard and wearability and all those things, all those other variables just come with time, but they sure do make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Knowing your beard helps make the carrier choice. You say absolutely. Bill said, I watched your first video last night. It was good. Thank you. And I'm proud of that video. I think I've stood true to what my vision was, why I went into it. And so that for me is it's really cool to have out there. All right, let me see. Doug said, the hard thing when you get a bigger collection is choosing what to wear and not get in a rut with the same 10 or so. Very true. Mm-hmm. You will push things to the back that you really like, but you're kind of obsessed with these new things. And then like Doug will revisit one. He's like, dude, I forgot how good this is. Underrated. And
right. He's got the sweet hookup for that though.
Yeah, he's got
the candy man.
He's got the plug, as the kids would say. So
you give your beard oil.
I never
heard before.
Who's gonna bring his beard oil sack and drop it on my lap?
Dribble it in your beard and leave out the door.
That's one of my. It's one of my coolest feelings in life when we have our big moderator meetups and I come in, I'm literally just dropping sacks on these dudes. I do it in a lunch sack and I write their name on it with a Sharpie, like here's Doug's and stuff. So I do like going through that. Dad Beard says, what does your Chick-fil-A order look like? Well, we drive an hour to get Chick-fil-A, but we really like doing that. Mine's pretty simple. It is the grilled nuggets combo. I think there's 10 in there, or 12-piece nugget combo, large Dr. Pepper, large waffle fry. I would like my sauces to be barbecue and buffalo, but could I please have some honey as well? Got it down.
It's got to get asked for the honey.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Just I usually will get the standard old Chick-fil-A sandwich and then one for the road too. A reheat. Because it's a special trip.
It is. We do 3 orders. So Sam gets one, I get one, and then we share the third one. She gets the pop though, which always upsets me. But it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Give and take.
Doug says his supplier keeps him well supplied,
well oiled.
Well, that made my choice easy. What was that, David? Did I miss something there? Mrs. Bluegrass, hello. Congratulations on your new Blackstone grill. Ken and his wife went out and bought a Blackstone grill, the same one I have. I'm not saying I had an influence on it or anything, but you'll thank me. Ginger Jamboree and the teacher smell amazing. 2 of my most proud collaborations. They smell like me. They smell like what I really do like. Can you eat in restaurants? Yeah, they have limited seating right now. So we do, not at Chick-fil-A though.
You can't just all drive through, right?
All drive through. We tried to go to Moe's today. I'll drive through. So it's up to the company, as it should be.
Michigan just kind of switched rules on people, so they're kind of just stepping back and getting that figured out again.
Yeah. Yep.
Ain't life fun?
Life is fun.
It is fun.
There's no doubt there.
It's so, you never know. I was literally thinking this on the way over here. What if some kind of somebody, let's say they fell asleep on December 31st and they woke up today.
They came out of a coma.
And you're like, all right, I got some things to tell you about. Woo! You're not gonna believe this stuff, but it just has changed. So it's like, who would have thought, right? That we'd be.
That's a perfect way to. That's a movie.
Yeah.
You went into a coma. You woke up. It's the happiest moment of your life because you just came out of traction. It's like, whoa, what world did I step into? It's not like Benjamin Button effect, but it's
oh yeah,
it's something, man. There's something there. So
I wouldn't believe it, right? I mean, you wouldn't believe it. The only way you believe that we're in where we are right now and everything is having gone through it moment by moment.
Yeah.
That's all you're like.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it looks like looking back on the historical context.
Yeah. If you could fast forward because we're going to get through it. Mm-hmm. We're going to get a vaccine. We're going to get through it.
Oh yeah.
But looking back at that moment. And yeah, I just think what I want to know is I think globally we don't know a lot about globally, like what's going on in other countries and things like that. Right. So I think that puts our country in a bad light in some ways, but it's only really our light that we're seeing it anyways. So I don't know. Although travel between other countries is, more and more, I think they're starting to travel more.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you. Somebody complimented my hat. I just got this in yesterday. It has become Sam's, I believe, favorite beard hat that I have. It's we're big fans of black and gold. Our wedding was like Great Gatsby theme, so this is kind of goes with our theme, and we really enjoy it. And then yeah, guys, Josh says smash the like button. 100 watching and only 53 likes. If you guys can do that, I do appreciate that. And give a thumbs up. Let's do some giveaways. We're gonna do these are courtesy of Gary from Chesapeake. We're gonna do some decal and sticker combo giveaways. All I'll need is your name and your address. So check down at the bottom here, guys, for the quick rules. This should be a little bit more low-key than Monday. But you're going to enter once, and then the internet will prioritize your answer over everybody else's, okay? And we're going to go some different ways. We're going to go with some questions today. Yeah. And then we got the sticks here. And we still have the hot and spicy to try. We're going to go with some questions today. And we'll go with some random numbers on this one, and we'll give away a whole bunch, man. I'll even go above that chat limit there, so we'll keep these guys flowing tonight. Just kind of say thank you, guys.
Yeah, we're glad you're here, guys.
Absolutely, and hopefully you guys will wrap the decals on your vehicles. To me, that's pretty special, pretty cool when guys send me pictures. Hey, man, I saw your decal on this car. It's like my heart, like that's pretty crazy. So, all right, guys, what you're gonna do is let me get rid of this real quick. Give me a number 1 through 30. 1 through 30. Good luck, guys. Only enter if you want the decal and sticker. If you're like, I'm not a decal sticker guy, just go ahead and leave it there. This is for the combo of a decal and sticker. All right. Yeah, it gets going crazy, but usually if I catch back up here, there's one. Okay. And remember, guys, the internet does prioritize your answer over everyone else's, meaning you may have the right one. You may see it first on the screen, but it doesn't mean that's how it got to us. Well. We got a winner here. I love when the ladies support their man. We got the number 7 on this one, and this goes with Mrs. Bluegrass. Awesome. Just said that earlier about the congrats on the Blackstone, so love it there. Congratulations, Mrs. Bluegrass, and Ken over there. Awesome. Go ahead.
It looks like Holly voted for a Chicago song. You were not going to know it. 8675309.
8675309. Yeah, I do know that one.
I think that was out of your limit, though.
I got it. Isn't that it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is that it or no? I thought so. Different song?
I couldn't really tell. Can you sing more?
What?
I think you're right.
Okay. All right.
I've seen Chicago. Chicago is kind of like
Sam likes Chicago
music you don't realize, it's kind of background. But they always go to Interlochen every year. Well, they used to when we used to have concerts.
That's not Chicago. Oh, did I mix it up? Right, they're saying Tommy Two-Tone. That's my beautiful bride. That's right, Ken. That's right.
Chicago has a song number. Then it's if that's not their song. Oh.
Yeah, isn't that a phone number?
30986.
Okay, all right. We were in unison there, so
we're on the same page.
Yeah,
we're wrong page,
right?
But we're there.
But we're at least on the same page. What are these concerts that you speak of? I know I've never been a huge concert guy, so
it's
I'm
a lot
okay.
more than it's worth. Like the
effort. It's so much money, too. So much money.
That's how they make their money now.
Oh, my gosh. When I heard the price of the country concert Sam wanted to go to, golly, man. It's so much. Everybody's giving us numbers here.
624. Yeah, that's the song I know.
I don't know that one. Is Chicago the one where they're like beating on like drums,
there's a lot. There's
buckets and stuff?
I think that's Stomp.
Oh, that's Stomp. Yeah. I've watched that
like
one.
an old guy's. There's like a saxophone player and a flute player.
Was that the one Betsy's neighbor was in? Was that Chicago? Your neighbor, Betsy's neighbor. Your neighbor. She's in a musical.
Oh no. Yes. But no, Chicago, the music group.
Oh, dude, I was on like musical wavelength right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking Mayor. You're thinking Bath. You're thinking musicals.
I am.
That's just my vibe.
That was not fair. Okay. So yeah. The mayor likes musicals and stuff. Dude, we haven't had a chance. Can we talk Hamilton for a minute?
Yes. Please.
Holy crap. We've watched it like 7 times. That's become like our nightly ritual.
Listen,
pistachios, drinks, and Hamilton.
I'm not even going to say how much I encouraged you, because I am just glad you're enjoying it.
Oh,
but yeah, I really didn't. I knew you. I mean, it was like good, like talented rapping, hilarious, like lyrics.
Guys, go watch Hamilton on the Disney app, or I'm sure you can find it illegal somewhere.
You said your sister.
I'm a history teacher. I love rap. It's so good. So good. Later, Rob K. And yeah, my sister, she worked at a law firm in New York City. She went twice with the original cast. She went with Lin-Manuel.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, Disney Plus is what I was trying to say there. Somebody said, what is Hamilton? So Hamilton is a musical kind of chronicling the life of Alexander Hamilton and his impact on the United States, which is pretty darn accurate. You can find a couple little holes here and there for entertainment value, but very accurate. There's baby mama drama. There's some blackmailing. There's some struggle of power. There's
marrying one sister and kind of being into
trying the other one's sister, but then also a lady comes to your house and was like, I need help.
Please
come back to my house. And then her husband was in on it. There's people killing each other in duels. It's wild, and it's like super fast rapping. It's an amazing musical.
Just, the first time you watch it, it just takes a lot. The second time I started getting into the history of it, and then like by the third time I was hooked. We did see it on stage twice, Chicago, and then took the boys. Took 7-year-old Luke to Detroit to see it.
How the heck did he sit through that?
Who was it? Because he's my kid. Like Betsy and I
we watched, and I was like, dude, Steve took Luke to go see this, let alone Owen. Let alone Owen.
He's just like, I don't know. Maybe looking back, dropping the money on the ticket was a little crazy, but like that's his first musical. What a first! Like that's a new direction. Like that's a new direction for musicals.
Yeah, Lynn changed everything. He changed everything. My only small gripe against it is Alexander Hamilton is amazing. Huge backbone of our country. Amazing. We would have found out if somebody born in another country then could have been the president, because he would have had a chance to win the presidency. My only gripe, though, is they really downplayed how amazing George Washington is. They really downplayed how godlike he was. The only way you kind of saw that was when you heard King George rapping about George Washington, and then the switch to John Adams. And he's like, oh, John Adams? It's not George Washington. Everyone looks small compared to George Washington. But like George Washington had like this aura about him.
Were you the one telling me about how King George, like, was it you? Or,
I don't know.
It could have been my brother Dan. King George ended up idolizing Washington when he stepped back.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a mural painted.
He thought he was a god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was a god, as everybody did. Everybody thought he was. You got to understand, in the United States, they asked George Washington to be king, essentially. Like, please come back. Please save this country. And he said, no, I don't think any man should rule for more than 2 terms. Stepped away from power, which is unbelievable.
He saved it in a different way. He saved it in a different way, right?
So good. And afterwards, we get into a little spat with the French, which they kind of talk about after he was the president. He was an old man and said, bring me back. Let me lead and go kick their butt, which is really cool. I love that.
Maybe there'll be a musical someday. That is what a great way to share history with a new generation of kids and, people, everybody.
Yeah, it was absolutely awesome.
The whole idea of one of the ones I'd love to know more about is like when they decided like on, Hamilton got like the Treasury Department and they made Washington, D.C. capital. Like the room where it happened.
Oh, that's what Sam asked. She was like, so what is that? I'm like, the decisions were made in this small group where there was no cameras, no recordings, no documents. And they they use the country like pawn pieces, like different playing pieces. So cool. We go into years of that. The mayor, I'm going to give her a quick recap of a story from last week, and then he will give us some updates, some week later perspective. The mayor went up to northern Michigan, was on the lake, out swimming with his family and stuff, and then a bunch of weird things happened. The DNR was out there. Drone flew overhead. There's scuba teams. They go in for bed that night, and they find out at the 11 o'clock news they're looking for a body. And the mayor had said something like, I wonder if they're looking for a body. Well, it turns out they found a body, an old man, 70 years old?
78. Disabled boat. Decided
to swim. Don't do that. That's not good. Did you see they found Naya Rivera's body today? Awfully sad. Don't get out of the boat, guys. I think she was swimming. The boat drifted and was too tired to get back to it. So that's a little bit different. Know how to swim. Know how to tread. That is so valuable
if you're new to boats, put your life jacket on.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Simple. All of that would be.
Yep. No life jacket. So they found the dead body the next day. Mayor, any updates, any stories come out, any perspective, family thoughts, like what's hit you for a week where you were swimming in a lake with a dead body?
Owen and Luke still don't know about it, but his buddy came and he knew about it. So we were picking up his friend who came and
so where's your mental space there? Like, I don't want to tell them for the future of it.
I'm not gonna get bent out of shape, like preventing it. Okay. My dad Dar says, the farther we can get it into the past before we kind of
less it burns.
The less it burns.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the more we can be like, yeah, Owen would be like the one, I'm never jumping in the lake again.
Right.
Right. But he already has. He just
doesn't know.
The problem, the scary thing, the weird thing is that, like, imagine just going out and having your day with your family, swimming off we parked the boat out, and all this going on around you, kind of casually, kind of chill, but there was a chance that you found this guy, or just not knowing about it. I don't know if I would have felt better if they closed the lake or what, but it's a pretty big lake.
That's pretty crazy. It's a big lake, but it's not a big lake.
Right.
I mean, it's
like 4,000 acres, which is, it's doable. Like, you could close, like, it's not, it's like great.
It's not Houghton, it's not Higgins.
But this was the 4th of July that he was watching the fireworks. Great view. I guarantee, I don't guarantee it, but I'm sure he went out. Best place to see fireworks 4th of July, especially when there's no shows,
is on the water.
Is go out, shut the lights off on the boat, which is illegal. You need to keep your running lights on technically. True. And watch the lights.
Just the red and green, so you have to have the insides?
Just red and greens.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, for visibility for other people. But
it's a big lake, but not a great lake.
I'm sure he went to turn his boat back on, and it wasn't kicking. He thought he knew what was going on. He had a second boat, went to swim back, and never made it.
Oh, terrible. Take care, Josh. I think you got to have the man sit down. Luke, Owen, you're going to hear about this. This is what happened. I had to have that with my boys when the baby ducks were attacked and killed outside of our door that we had been watching them, like the mom and everything. So I had to sit them down and kind of give them the talk and stuff. So it was pretty good there. Any tips on how to eat a burger? Carefully.
With people who will tell you when you get stuff in your food, like on it. On a date, jeez.
Don't order a burger.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Or yeah.
That's all I'm
gonna
just
messy. It's just gonna be messy.
Yep. Put it in your mouth. That's usually a good start. That is usually a good start. All right, let's get into another giveaway now, guys. We're giving away the decal and stickers. All I'm going to need is your address, and I'll get these shipped out to you guys. If it's in terrible handwriting, it's from me. If it looks really nice and neat, it's from Sam. How's your? I feel like you have good handwriting.
Good board writing for. I mean,
do you?
Yeah, and
okay.
My signature's okay, but
chew it. That's another good one too, and then swallow preferably. So eat it at home, not in public. Yep, that's a good tip. That's a good tip there. So we'll give away decal and sticker. This is the custom artwork sticker here. It's a pretty big sticker. This is my large Galaxy phone. It's huge there. And then the decal is an outdoor quality decal up to 6 years guaranteed on your vehicle. And Nobody even keeps a vehicle for 6 years anymore, so we should be good to go there. Trivia question for right now. Love the look, Dancy. Well, thank you. Trivia question, first one to get this correct would be, in what continent did the sunflower plant originate? What continent? Why Samsung and not Apple? I used to have Apple. I like Samsung better. That's just me.
That's a did you watch my video question, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Video from today. In what continent did the sunflower originate? Okay, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. We got a lot coming in. Some people just throwing out some continents out there. Okay. All right. This that's got to be it, right?
Yep.
Just kind of messed it up there. I thought it was actually he's speaking of the country, so but we'll give it to him here. The correct answer is North America. America. He refuses to say America, so he has to censor himself there. It is North America. Living in America. Awesome, Bobby. Cool, man. Good win there. So, yeah, it is in North America, the Native Americans. It's in my video today, guys. If you didn't watch it, chances are you have not, because those videos never get views, but that's okay.
Oh.
Go watch that.
It. I did.
Yeah. I use 8 fingers to hold the sandwich and use the pointer to stretch out. And some people do that, Chris. He said to do the sandwich.
What does the pointer give you? Balance?
I think he's saying to get the stash. I use the pointer fingers to lift the stash out of the way. Alan or Chris, I'm not going to give anything away, but you'll know. Look at this wink here. You'll know, okay? That's all I'm going to say there. I got fat fingers. That's always what they blame. Yeah, Rocky IV soundtrack. They were actually talking about that on the Joe Rogan podcast I was listening today, so it's stuck in my head entirely. All right.
Gosh, who did he have on? He had somebody I knew recently.
He had on Bob Saget recently. Yep. I haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't either. I don't know.
I'm watching the Fight Companion right now, where he had Joey Diaz and what's the other dude's name? Comedian, real funny, Tony Hinchcliffe. Boom! I got it before you guys said it. So Tony Hinchcliffe there, which is really good. Where can I donate my hair? I want to cut it after 2 years. Here we have Locks of Love. That's all I know about.
Although that one, I guess that's not the big one now.
No?
It kind of any of those, just like this breast cancer stuff, they get to becoming a business and then they have to hire people. And so there's other smaller upstarts. Yeah. And that, I don't know much about that, but I would ask a stylist, hairstylist. I'm sure there's a bunch out there that are
for sure.
I know there's some rules on that too.
So, Mayor, you wanted people to look at your beard, and what you got? What was your thought process? I saw the comments, and the mic is yours, my friend.
I just have been leaving it alone a little bit, especially right here. I'm trying. I don't know how noticeable this is. This little area here where my neck creases has always kind of bothered me, and so did my chin. Well, I learned kind of through practice that just to leave it alone, just because a certain area in my beard annoys me or I think I don't like the way it looks, it doesn't, hurt to let it see where it goes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And let it see what happens.
And I will compare that to backing up a trailer. They give advice on backing up a trailer to not make those quick twitch changes. Let it go, and oftentimes it corrects itself.
So yeah, I was just kind of looking in the mirror, and I was and liked how it looked. I haven't touched it in a couple of weeks, and it's summer, so it's hot out, and I think it's been growing pretty well. And I don't know. Do you think this is as long as it's ever been?
No, I think you've had it a little bit longer. Yeah, you've had a little bit more density to actually, definitely, you've had it longer
on the side. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. There.
Okay. All right.
Bill wants to know. So, with this current stage of your beard life, and with the prospect, think about this. With the prospect of not physically going back in work anytime soon, how long do you want to grow it?
I don't know. But I'm liking the way it is. I don't know. I think right now we're just gonna ride it out.
If you guys have any points for the mayor. If you guys have any questions for his beard journey, please throw them. We're going to try out our last jerky style of tonight. This is Old Trapper Hot and Spicy. Now, Old Trapper is like a national chain brand, but it's known for being really good. So if you guys want to pick this up, you can probably get it at like a hardware store near you or a grocery store, anything like that. How long have you and the mayor been growing your beards? I've been growing my beard for about 13 years of different shapes, sizes. Real serious length for the last 2.
Mm-hmm. A year and a month. And I hit about a week from now, like towards the end of July last summer, I let it go a little bit full. Like I hit a wall with it. I don't think I'll hit that same wall again. I've gotten used to having it be a little bit longer, but I've been trimming it through the year, but I've had a beard for a year. More or less.
Ooh, the mayor, Dan and Mayor, the sweet and spicy jerky from Primal is on the way.
Ooh,
remember the Primal? Yes. It's so good. All right, Adam says, tell me how the hot and spicy is. I need the deets for science. Adam's a heat head, so who's starting a heat YouTube channel if he get his lazy butt in gear. I know he got a new webcam to be able to go through and do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hot and spicy. Oh, you're not there.
Oh, I'm going to let you start.
Okay. Initially, I get some sweetness. Okay.
It's got big peppers on it.
Mm-hmm. But the seeds?
Yeah, the seeds. But they aren't the Reaper seeds. Are they?
No. Brown sugar. That's where I get the sweetness. It doesn't even have any.
Which pepper it is.
Okay.
It
just says flavorings.
Okay. I'm all right with that. It looks like red pepper, actually, to me. Like you get in the shaker.
Like chilies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you put that on pizza?
If I think of it. If I'm not starving so much I have to just eat.
So there's a bit there.
Bit of a bite.
Yeah, it's definitely not hot and spicy, but it's enough to be really good with a drink. It's really, really something that can be enjoyable.
I think that's good.
To give you, it's really enjoyable, but it's definitely not anything that is that's crazy.
I think anybody could. I think the thing is, you've got your gamesmen, you've got your like heat level guys, and then you've got your like regular jerkies, and this is like a great regular jerky with a little bit of zing.
Well said. Adam K, who was like, tell me about the heat for science. This would do nothing for you at all. But guys that like are regular jerky eaters and you want a little bit of spice would be a really good one. All right, what's the recommendation for a spicy one from Beef Octane? So they got Thermite, Biohazard, was that one? Or Hazard, something like that. I didn't get to try most of the real hot ones because they had wheat in them. So
why do I always forget the name? Well, there was the Reaper. Obviously,
the Reaper,
that was the biggest one.
Yep. Twitch out here later, buddy.
I always forget the name of the firefighter one. It was a hot one, but it was a fire. It was like backdraft.
Fire hazard.
Fire hazard, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my favorite without blowing the roof off.
Yeah. So we have Bill says, how hot do you guys like? I'll let you take that one first, and then I'll kind of go from there. How hot do you like?
I like. Gosh, how do you explain that?
So I would like
to be able to taste the jalapeno is a great one for me. I like to be able to taste it. I like to have a little bit of a burn on the tongue.
I think that makes pop taste better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's about where I like it.
So it depends on the situation. I really enjoy Carolina Reaper jerky for like the challenge kind of rush for it. You almost get like a little like
it's a sporting jerky.
Yeah, it's a sporting jerky, but there's still some that do it well with good flavor. So I like that. But on a regular occasion, I like a little zip. I like my mouth to kind of be just going through a little bit, and then it just enhances your drink, whatever you're drinking. Ray's own brand beef jerky.
No, this is really good.
We got DJ Slick Silky Dan. Welcome on in. I wonder if that DJ Silky Dan's cousin. So Ray's own brand. I haven't tried Ray. Are you talking about Ray, the owner of Husky? Because we tried his stuff. That was really good. Really, really good. So yeah, it's that's enjoyable. So I like hot, but nothing too crazy. Like this isn't I'm gonna try another piece, but this one isn't super hot for me. I thought we had Dan was good one, the Reaper. Thought we had,
I feel like jalapeno. There are some peppers that are better at flavoring a jerky than others. Like jalapeno is a good one, although they tend to put it into like a stick. More than it must be the way it crushes up or the way it binds with the meat. So jalapeno is always going to be in a stick form. Carolina Reaper, the ghost pepper, that was more like what we have here, like traditional kind.
Yeah. But I do really like the Reaper jerky. We've had probably 4 or 5 variations of it, and it's always been really good. And you do have to have flavor. We've had 1 or 2, one for sure, that was not flavored at all. It was just straight heat. I learned like the actual saying, if Ray's own brand is out of California, they're good stuff. Okay, I haven't heard of them. I'm always down to try stuff. You know that. I love all kinds of jerky, as we're proving tonight on here. So it's so good. So we have become campers.
Yes.
We bought an RV.
I mean, you've gone big. You went in. You just like, and you said you had some experience as a kid, though.
Yes.
So you know what you're getting into.
The reason why we bought a camper is we were talking one day, and we were like, especially with this COVID time, our highlights were very small. Like our highlight of the week was going to Chick-fil-A. And don't get me wrong, I love our family time. I love watching movies together. I love playing in the sprinkler and all that. That's amazing. But we're like, when we look back on summers, as kids, what do you remember, Sam, from summer? What do I remember? And for both of us, oh, Chris, I have those still. I haven't opened those yet. We got a huge shipment from Chris. Chris, the beautiful thing with jerky is that it preserves, so we still have time. But we do have some Omaha Steak Company jalapeno sticks.
I did not know they did that.
I know. Wow. That's going to be legit. But so much of our childhood was, we went camping, and we both went in tents. We didn't have campers. Literally, I'd never been in a camper before I bought one. And we remembered walking to the camping store and buying candy, like those candy cigarettes and stuff like that. We remember fishing with marshmallows and hot dogs. We remember just playing out in the grass. We remember those little things, going to the beach, just enjoying the woods, catching turtles and looking for salamanders and stuff like that. And we both shared those memories, and we were like, we need to make this happen for our kids, but we are not tent people. It's too hot right now for me to do that. So we did it. We went and bought a camper. Luckily, it was random. My 3-year lease was up. They had a great deal on a Ram truck. So I turned in my lease. My payment is just about the same, and I actually get 2 months where I don't have to pay. So I'm saving this year on car payments, which is pretty crazy that I can upgrade and do that. And we are ready to go camping. We've got a couple different trips booked. When you buy our camper, there's this, have you heard of Adventure World, or what's the camping place out in Davison? Adventure Time. Outdoor Adventure. They have 8 locations. You know that? No. And we get 3 weeks free at any of them. So once we sign up, we have 2 weeks to sign up, and then we get 3 weeks where we have a pass and we can go to any of them. So there's one in Grand Haven, there's one in Davison, there's like 7 locations in Michigan, 1 in Ohio. And so we have a bunch of places that we literally get to go hook up for free. And so the only thing, we have to listen once to their membership.
Yeah, they're going to try.
Yep. And that's all right. It's like, you ever been on to like I haven't, but my parents told me, a timeshare where they give you like the spiel and stuff. So I'm okay with that. I have no problem saying no. But we're going to be campers. I mean,
that's awesome.
You kind of have that up north with the cottage and no air conditioning kind of deal. So I'm
slept in the basement last week.
Did you?
We were in the 90s. Like the low was like 80 at night. Yeah, I slept in the basement with the boys a couple nights. There was really no good spot for it. I think directly under the ceiling fan, just like on. We're talking no covers, sleeping all night, like just, kind of never getting in the sheets because was hot, but
oh yeah,
you're not going to face that.
No.
You know, you're right though. We have found ourselves in a true life Groundhog Day scenario.
It is, yeah.
And we have got to take steps, do what we can to not Groundhog Day this whole time.
Yep.
I mean, I wonder. I feel like in the beginning I'm like, I'm gonna have this time. I'm gonna do all these things around the house, and really just the heart of getting into being with the kids and trying to keep them semi-normal through all this. It takes a lot of time and energy out of it, but you gotta plan some things that are gonna stick to their memory and be positive ones.
James, that's my middle name. He says, Dan, please drink more water, live longer. James, the doctor would probably tell me I was drinking too much if I drank more. This is my treat. This is Wednesday nights. This is what we do. We drink Mountain Dew as a treat. I have actually beat my gallon already today. So, James, this is a gallon plus. Whatever I consume on this is more than a gallon of water consumed. And that's American gallon. I guess there's other gallons out there. American gallon of water today. So, sir, have drank tons of water. I'm doing good on that one.
He wants you to just stay hydrated. You know, you're worried about the hot temperatures.
I
killed some water today, and I felt better too.
Same.
A lot of times when I'm just kind of like,
when you're lounging around the house, it's harder.
When I'm looking at but I'm like, why don't I feel 100? You know, my best or whatever. It often has to just drink a couple bottles of water, and I'm on the road to recovery.
Yep.
Usually.
So we were outside working on the trailer. We went to Camping World to go shopping and stuff today. So we were out. We were moving. It was hot. It was so hot again. This heat spell is wild. Yes. Wild in Michigan, man. Are you watering your grass? Because in Michigan, we have grass. So, I know Arizona, it's so hot, they don't even bother. Let's just go put out rocks, you know. Do you water your grass?
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nobody in this neighborhood does, so I'm good. There's one house, and they look ridiculous. So,
they're all shiny. You know, the guy before us put a separate meter in for the sprinkler, so we don't pay sewer on the water, which is the big part of your bill.
Mayor,
yes,
please drink more water, live longer.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers to James, guys.
He's right.
We will. Water. That's one of the things I probably say the most on this channel is drink more water. Maybe the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you have to water. Yeah. So you pay for water.
We have 2 meters in our basement. Okay. One is for the household water, and then you pay sewer on it. And then one is for the sprinkler, and you don't have to pay the sewer, which is another, if you look at your water bill, for us, it's 70%, maybe 65% of it is the sewer costs.
Really?
Of maintaining the sewer. Yeah. And it's a lot.
I don't know.
Usually I get the bill in August and I shut it off. I'm no matter what the yard looks like, I'm it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, right. No. And it comes back always. Did you see Marcus Laminis at the Camping World? Check out the show, The Prophet. He owns Camping World. No, never heard of him. Didn't have any help. I had Randy and I don't remember the other gentleman's name, but yeah, Randy, I think. So that's kind of a lot. So, no doubt, man. Water or pop is terrible for you, but I treat it as a treat. I've been waiting all day for this. We had dinner, and usually I have 1 pop a day. And Sam was like, "Do you want to have pop?" She was getting her Diet Coke, and I was like, I don't know if you have any foods that taste better when you have a pop with them, specific things. It was one of those, and she was like, "Do you want a pop?" And I was like, "No, Mayor's coming over, and we're gonna have a pop later." No, I should not, and I didn't have one.
Actually, I took the whole week, so I haven't had one since last week.
Wow, good for you. But, on purpose, conscious decision?
I had a Diet Coke, but no, it's on purpose because of the I just gotta get that steer back into the lane of things and get back on the road of not getting. It's too easy. You get a 12-pack of pop, and then all of a sudden it's.
Yeah, it's slippery. I like to put limits on myself. That's big for me. So, And Sam drinks diet, and she thinks that doesn't like register as like the same sugar and calories and all that stuff. And there's conflicting reports all over the place. But Dan, looking to get Sam a camping membership to get discounts, lots of camping. Okay, we did sign up today for a Camping World membership, and so we got that. Because it was just one of those things like sign up and then you save this much amount of money. It wasn't a credit card or anything. Mm-hmm. So we signed up and
they got your email and put you on a list. And
Yep. So they're going to pay for that. And then that works out. So, it's good. So now I got to start planning out like on a 4 or 5 day trip, what I'm doing for beard supplies and stuff. What about when you go up north? How long were you up for the last trip?
Oh, geez. I love my family, but it's I think 1,000 days. I think we're there 1,000 days.
Approximately 1,000.
No, it was like 10 days, 9 or 10 days. So, what you're gonna ask me? What did I bring?
What'd you bring? How'd you pack? 9 or 10 days is a long time.
It is.
Wow.
I just did my whole 7 potions gear.
Oh yeah.
I did the wash, which. I was using actually like twice a day up there because I was sweating so much and I could just do it. I think one of my favorite things about that wash is that it's not, I love a good lather, but this one is nice too because it doesn't lather up real big.
It's not a super
so I can rinse it out
wash.
In the sink. I can rinse it out in the sink and it just cleans my beard and makes it feel better. So I did that with their balm, their butter, their oil, and I had a comb, like a Kent comb style. It's not a Kent comb, and then my brush, and that was about it.
Cool. Now
it's interesting because you don't go out though. Like it's just my family. So,
True.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
In the past, we would go out places to, like you all the time. You're going out and doing stuff. You're just in there. But what I've learned with this is that keeping it up, whether or not you're going out, it looks better when you do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like keeping it up, like maintaining it, having maintenance.
For sure. And hey, Jason, thank you. He says, hit thumbs up. Turkey Beard says, just go natural Sasquatch when camping. So with this beard here, man, I already have naturally dry skin. Like my legs, if you were to look at them, they're probably all ashy right now. And just I just have terribly dry skin. Even though I drink a crazy amount of water, that's just genetics. My beard is big. There's no way I can go without oil. So I have to bring out the oil. It's an absolute big one for me. So Mayor, you had a new unique. Scrolling down at the bottom here, guys, is info on our Facebook group. You did your first ever beard product review.
Yes.
And this was on 7 potions. He's not making a YouTube channel. It's going to be exclusive to our Facebook group before people are asking out there. What's your insight? What's your perspective on trying products out, filming a video? And
first of all, I'll never miss another one of your videos because it takes a lot of work.
It does. Yeah. Thank you.
It is like by the time you get it ready to put it out there, it's something you're proud of. And so, I didn't really have a perspective on what it takes to, how frustrating that can be and, how you can have great equipment and still can all go wrong. I really wanted to, I really enjoyed it. To go from a year with a beard to kind of reviewing and talking about it. It's been a crash course for me. So my big thing was just trying to not try to say what I felt about it, like for my beard length and all that, and kind of make it my own a little bit. Do what felt right. That's what you always, I always, from what I've seen of you, you're always just 100%. Your thing is you're 100% honest about it.
Yep.
You say what you like and you say what you don't like.
Yep.
And I think that was very empowering for me too, just to kind of just do my thing and not try to be you, not try to be anybody else. But try to see what would I want to know if I was watching this 4-minute little video and answer those questions, cover it up.
Yep.
Make it a little bit fun. And then be done with it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to experience that. And Jason says 7 potions makes a really nice beard wash. I agree. It's really good, kind of daily option, not the most stripping thing in the world, which is really good. And then we got a couple good questions here. We'll start out with I think that's Kayleen. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're gonna go. How are you gonna say? Colleen? Kaylin?
Kaylin.
Kaylin? Is that LL? Kaylin says, hey guys, beard straighteners, are they recommended? It depends what you're looking for. If you want to really get a straight look, then yes, definitely. I use on most days a blow dryer. Today is no heat actually. And I use a bearded brush or bearded straightener once every other week or so. Guys in the chat, give your pros and cons for Kaylin on beard straighteners and what's good, what's bad about them. Do you recommend them personally for you guys? And just kind of break that down here. And then James says he's 3 months in, first time on the stream. Welcome, James. And he says, time for a barber. How do I know who to trust? Well, step one, James, scrolling at the bottom is our Facebook group. This man right here actually created a beard barber map. And you can only get to it from our Facebook group, and it's barbers that have been recommended all around the world, mainly in the country, but all around the world from our members. We have 2.7 thousand, 2.6, yeah, 2.6, and so you can go on there. It is pronounced like Kylan. Kylan. Okay, could be Kylan.
I like that.
Yeah. And all around the world. So check that one out. But other than that, how do you know when to trust? Look up reviews. And as crazy as this sounds, just ask a guy with a nice beard. Kaylin. Okay. When you find somebody with a nice beard, just say, hey, man, where'd you get your beard trimmed? They may say, I do it myself. Or they may give you a hidden gem. And you may find something locally. That is probably my best one to be able to tell you. Any thoughts on that, man?
I would say I would just think right now with everything, getting yourself and investing in a few tools and kind of going slowly and learning what you're looking for makes me nervous. Like I don't really right now consider that as even an option. Not because of like the coronavirus or anything like that. Just with I just like learning for myself kind of thing. So if you want a beard, if you're looking for a beard trim, and maybe it's a significant, like if you were somebody like with your length that was looking to like shorten maybe a few inches, maybe then you think then it would be probably worth looking at somebody who knew what they were doing, or
depends
you would
on
still
you.
Probably do it for yourself.
Yeah, nobody's touching my beard again. Not that it was a bad experience. I went to one of the best. I just realized that I know my beard better than anybody else. So that would be my idea. How does seven potions compared to LCW? So kind of like the mayor touched on, LCW lathers a lot more than 7 potions. They're both like a daily wash, not super stripping. I would say that they are both awesome. 2 of my favorite daily washes that are out there. It just comes down to your personal preference.
Yeah, and scent. That's that. But yeah, there's more lather with LCW for sure. I feel like LCW is like the big, it's like the shampoo, like it's the go-to for your beard in like most months. But like for the summer, the 7 potions was really a nice,
super refreshing,
like fast and easy cleaner.
Yeah, you don't have to really invest in cleaning your beard. So good. Frank says, hey, Dancy, at what age did your beard start coming in? Mine started coming in when I was 14 years old, believe it or not. I was a freshman in high school, and I started getting a beard, predominantly like a heavy chin strap, but it was still there. What do you think about using keratin on your beard? I've used it a few times. I don't know enough. I've dabbled. I've scratched the surface of looking at actual keratin, which is what makes up our nails and our hair. I know about things that increase your keratin, like biotin, like collagen, but I don't know enough to say yay or nay on actual keratin, but it's something I do plan on looking more into in the future.
Is that something you would actually lather into your beard itself?
I think
How would you apply that?
I think there's different. So there's like keratin infused like washes, there's like keratin infused conditioners, and then there's actual like keratin. So I'm not exactly sure where that would be. Chris says voice is out of sync with the mouth. Usually, Chris, if you exit the chat or you exit the stream, come back in, usually it comes back to you there. So hopefully we're good, because that's nothing that we can adjust on our side, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that one helps you out here. Okay. Oh, that's so sad. Breaking an oxhorn comb. I have actually never done that. It gets posted on our group all the time and stuff like that, but I've never actually broken an oxhorn comb. Have you?
Well, Max ate mine.
Okay.
Max ate, but that was the dog. That was just my stupid. I left it on the nightstand and he grabbed it. But never.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that. See you, Ken. Okay. Is the new Scotch Porter wash at Target any good? I would say it's good. Is it as good as the previous version of Scotch Porter? No. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not bad. It's nothing that you should like stay away from. It's not going to harm your beard or anything like that, but it's not bad. So, okay. Winco. Let's do a giveaway, guys. Artiest Man Beard Butter, what do you think? Love. Oh my gosh. Finally a product I like from Artiest Man. I love the owners of Artiest Man. I love their ingredients. I love their company and customer service. I've just never liked their oils. I didn't like a lot of their scents. I have their Winter Chill and Butter. Oh my gosh, it's good. Jason says it's glorious. I agree, man. It's the creamiest butter I've ever used. Really, really good. So yeah, I like Winter's Chill. It's like a really nice, sweet, like peppermint scent. Is
it similar to Scully's Winter Spice?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all. Just straight like mint, like straight up mint. It's really nice. Yeah, Artiest Man's oil is thick, but their butter doesn't actually have any castor in it, believe it or not. So no castor in the butter. In their butter.
Oh,
so
and there's your thing.
It finally found a marriage with me and Artiest Man. So I'm good to go there. Best My Beard E3 scent is fire. There you go. Okay. We're going to do a giveaway, guys, for the decal and sticker, and we're probably going to go for about another 15 minutes, guys. We'll do a couple of these giveaways here. So decal, catch it. You can see it real briefly. Decal and sticker there. Go ahead, guys. Only enter once. Give me a number 1 through 30. 1 through 30. Good luck. Here we are over here, Mayor. I'm not showing the people. I think we are okay. All right. Oh, that's not the winner. Sorry. See how quickly that can happen? Sorry. I apologize, Fat Bearded. That is not the winning number there. Where'd it go? All right. Okay. Now we go back up. I've done that on like Mondays too, where it doesn't catch up. And all right. We may have to go with a smaller range. Oh, boom. There we go. Adam K. My man, Adam, I'll throw you a couple stickers. I know you have the decal already. Nice. So I'll throw Adam double stickers there. Stickers times 2. Okay.
Nice.
Mayor, off the top of your head, don't say it or anything yet, but off the top of your head, do you have any like cool trivia questions or things that people should know? I'm gonna read this question while you think about that. Okay. Hey, Dan, is it a good idea to keep your cheek and jaw hair longer if the hair in that area is thin or patchy? Yes. So the easiest way to cover up a patch for a beard is grow longer and cover it. That's going to be your quickest fix. That's going to be your best fix. So, yes, 100% that is spot on. What's up, Terry? Hope you're doing well, man. You got anything?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to do another giveaway here, guys. It's going to be coming from the mayor. And same thing, it's going to be a new sticker and decal. First one to answer. Only enter once here, okay? So listen up for the mayor.
All right. Make and model of DanC's new truck.
Ooh.
Make and model of DanC's new truck. So that's going to be the company and then the model.
Okay.
All right. So just to be clear, what is the make and model of Dan's new truck?
Bobby, I'll send you 2 stickers, man. Okay, here it comes. I think it's on here too. Yep. All right. The correct answer is Dodge Ram. Baby. Yes. Okay. Let me get Bobby. Bobby, I'll get you 2 stickers. Okay. And then that's awesome. Nick wins it here. Cool. Great question. Yes, I bought a Dodge Ram, and it's not a Dodge Ram. It's a Ram. For being specific, did you know this? It's no longer, and I'm going to give it to Nick, of course, but did you know that they are no longer Dodge Rams?
I did not.
Yeah, so this is a Ram Longhorn.
Okay.
They dropped the Dodge last year from the Dodge Rams.
So what is
It's a Ram.
So Ram is now
owned by Chrysler.
Okay.
But it's not a Chrysler Ram. A Ram is its own make now. I don't know. And we were trying to figure this out because I had to find
Dodge doesn't make anything else, basically.
That's what I was asking. Are they gone?
There was nothing else out there.
I think Chrysler bought them, and then
Chrysler was always Dodge.
Yeah. Okay. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't think of another car that's out there.
No, because they don't make the Durango anymore. They don't make the Dodge Caravan anymore. Those are literally, they're not making them. So yeah, it's not a Dodge Ram. So I thought that was super interesting. Dodge makes the Intrepid. Is it still here? Dodge still has the Charger. Okay, so they got a couple of them.
But Jeep's kind of a similar story.
Is it?
Jeep is, I think that.
Okay.
I believe, I know Jeep's their own brand now, but they are under that Chrysler, Fiat, parent company still, I believe.
But yeah, they broke away, and I know it's still owned. Yeah, mine is Gary says Ram 1500 Longhorn Edition. That is true.
Gary's very right.
Yeah, he is right on that boy with 11,300 pounds of tow capacity. Oh baby, got that 3.29 gear ratio on the back axle. And I found that trucks are almost like Android versus Apple. People get, I'm a Ford guy.
Oh, they're more. They're the original. I'm the original Android versus Apple. Like,
I'm a Chevy guy.
You got to have Calvin peeing on something, or remember all the stickers of Calvin and Hobbs.
Oh, yeah. Who is that for? Ford?
Oh, everybody. You can get it for anything.
Okay.
Just whatever one you weren't.
And they're like, dude, I would have got a Ford. I'm like, this pulls my trailer. It's got huge back seat for all of my toys. No, for the 3 car seats that have to fit back there.
You can put 3 car seats, like 2 boosters in a.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
No, car seats. They don't even have boosters yet.
That's crazy.
It's huge. More space than our van. And the sound system is like top notch. It's really, really sweet. We got the Sport Edition. It's an amazing car. But yeah, I heard people are like, you got to get this, you got to get that. And I'm like, I really like what I got.
Right.
It's a Hemi, 5.7. Like it's a nice vehicle. But people are just crazy, man.
You're just going to go up over the hill in a school, like cross football field with that.
Oh yeah.
That's
for
why
sure.
You got it.
For sure.
That's like your dream right there.
And if anybody saw on
boss, I hit the goalpost.
Sorry, Jody.
Hit the goalpost on the way in today. I'll tow it back up on the way out.
It has a Chick-fil-A compartment. Did you see that on my Instagram?
It looked like it was pretty much like a collab.
Yeah, no, and I think it is because, right, who has those big towing manly trucks, guys that work and eat lunch break in their truck? I really think those were sauce holders and like Chick-fil-A like food holders. It was really, really cool. So yes, I did get the truck, and yes, I feel like a man when that boy turns on, it purrs. I went from a V4 eco-terrain to a Hemi.
That's awesome.
Here are my previous. I needed it. Here are my previous vehicles before my Ram: GMC Terrain, Chevy Equinox, Chevy Malibu, Chevy Cruze.
Oh,
those were my vehicles. Jumped up to a Hemi.
I've got a camper question for you.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Can you, when you are traveling, can you legally have people in the camper itself? What's the rule on that when you're towing?
Not towing.
Okay.
If you have an RV, a motorhome, yes. Towing, nobody can be in there.
Okay.
Yep. I asked too. All right. It said Nick. All right. Hey, my wife just ordered 2 decals and a shirt yesterday as a surprise. Re-roll the stickers for someone else. That's awesome, man. That's cool. Nick,
super cool.
If for whatever reason Sam forgot to put the stickers in there, because if you guys buy a decal right now, the stickers automatically for free. So it's $2 a piece. Pretty cool. Free shipping. If she forgot, Nick, please make sure you know that I'll get those out to you. So yeah, we'll re-roll that. Awesome. All right, let me see. I saw a message over here. Just spoke with Gary Lewis, and he let me know that all French press oil orders may be delayed because they're waiting for labels. Just FYI. So nice that he let me know. Okay, perfect. And so, yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Araya tragically passed away. and we held a live stream for her memory to honor her life, celebrate like her inspiration and all that stuff. And they sold oils. 100% of the revenue went to the family to help with the cost.
Right.
So terribly sad there, but good to know, Chris. I appreciate that for letting us know for that one. And Gary says officially French Crush will ship on Monday. Beautiful. Good. All right. Okay. All right. Another similar one here since Nick got this one. What is the make and model of the travel trailer that we got? What is the make and model of the travel trailer? If you are in the Facebook group, you get a little bit of a bonus boost there because I put specifically in the Facebook group. I didn't post on Instagram or anything. Sam did a post tonight, but I don't think she said on there. So what is the make and model? All right, we got some people dancing around, but I need the correct make and model. Winnebago is not correct. No.
Winnebago.
Octopus, close. Close. Creative. I like that. That's like kids when they leave questions blank on a test. At least put something down. That's creative. Throw something on there that is funny on that one. All right. We had some close ones. And then this one is definitely close enough here. Steve Beards and Wood wins it. It is the Catalina Coachman, or the Coachman Catalina. Specifically, we do like to call it the Catalina wine mixer. So that we're gonna get a decal made and put it on the back for Catalina wine mixer on that one. So Steve, awesome. I know you have some. I entered twice. Oh, he entered twice. He's disqualified. Okay, so let's see who the first one here was. Oh, we'll go right here. We'll go with JJ3 and crew. Steve disqualified himself, which thank you, Steve. That's very honorable of you. So JJ, awesome, man. We'll get you a sticker and a decal out your way. All right, Mayor, anything else going on in life? Anything coming up that you're excited about? Anything like that?
I'm my mode right now is like I think everybody's kind of waiting on school.
Yeah.
To hear what's going to happen. We did I got Owen through his Mackinac trip and I just really wasn't super into being out and about right now because with being in the sun wearing a mask was really uncomfortable. Just wears you out. So right now we're just kind of in the heart of our summer. We are hanging out, but my wife's working a little bit, so it's me and the boys at home, and just kind of knocking things down. I have a hard time right now because I'm such a head thinker.
Yeah, you are.
That not knowing what's going on with school and things like that, it's hard for me, kind of like in a waiting period. But so many of us are learning that there's just going to be things sometimes that we can't control, and you just roll with it. Like I made a move that today. I shared that with you about something that I think is going to help me with school in the fall. But yeah, not too much.
All right.
Nothing big.
So Nick says they just confirmed the first 6 weeks of school in Houston will be in home.
Okay.
Wow. So I coach water polo. We are set to start practice on August 12th. That's 3 weeks away. The president of our state of Michigan water polo, he announced that by Monday, they will make the announcement of what's going to happen. The interesting thing is they will not do it by a sport basis. It will be all sports decided for, which I thought was interesting. We are either going to start like normal or we're going to be moved to the spring. So
I think when I hear you say it like that, I think I know what the answer is.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they told me, hey, we're going August 12th and you need to wear a mask on the pool deck on an indoor pool. I don't know if I can coach.
And coach,
yell, talk.
It's so loud.
Communicate.
Already, yeah.
Oh man, it's So that will be pretty crazy to think about how that would work. Yeah, but Bobby, definitely send me your address. If anybody won tonight, please send that out. So Alexander, so he says here, I got info for you. Breaking news. He said, I coach football. MHSA said they will make a decision around July 20th to the 25th. According to my head coach, that's what they had said last week. Alexander, if you're familiar with The Big Show, which is the radio show out of Grand Rapids, I believe, the president of the MHSAA was on there at 5 p.m. tonight. So we're talking just a couple hours ago. He said they will announce the decision Monday or before. So that's from the actual president's lips to my ears. So as long as he is a man of his word and holds up to that, that is breaking news. You can shoot your head coach a message and impress him or her, right? And impress them and say, hey, we're going to hear by Monday. And it's online. If you look up the Big Show from today, you can listen to it for free and hear what the president had to say. So we will know by Monday. We had a 3-hour Zoom meeting and we talked about all the possibilities. But it's almost pointless until the rulings are made, right? We can talk our heads off about the fall for school, but it doesn't matter.
Right,
yet. Yeah. If it doesn't matter. We can talk about all these blended strategies and what we're going to do in class, but if it's online, that was wasted time.
Yeah.
And
it very well could be.
Yeah, Doug is saying I'm thinking it's a no-go. I don't see it. I just...
How do you have a high school football game and not have people that want people? If it's happening, mom and dad, it's your kid's senior year.
Right.
You're gonna go. You're gonna be as close as you can. So then you've got that whole security issue. Like you're not gonna keep them away. You know, and as a parent, you wouldn't keep me away from my kids' stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then all the things that fall down with that.
For sure.
Paying staff to enforce those rules and paying people to enforce the mask rule. I mean, as I say it, I'm like,
Yeah, and Nick says, do you think it'd be messed up if they said some sports? Yeah, I mean, because they're like, well, you could do cross country, but it's like, man, then the other kids, and if you can't do football, do you join the cross country team? It's crazy. And Andrew, congrats. He said, I had to register today for middle school and high school volleyball. Dude, I didn't know you played middle school and high school volleyball. That's pretty awesome. Like, I think I could make the middle school team, but high school, you got to be pretty talented, Andrew. So congrats, man. Very cool. I like that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, but that's going to be a big announcement. It's going to be a huge one.
This just hasn't been the summer hasn't gone like we hoped it would.
Right. Bottom line, yes. So, Dan, is beard softener made any different than beard conditioner? No, it is not. Specifically, Beard Brand, it's they actually made a video like yesterday on this. That is their name for beard conditioner. So, great question. Going on 40 and in high school, I don't think so. I was just kidding. It was just the way you worded it. It was a joke. Andrew. But that would be pretty awesome. Go back to high school and just like dominate some volleyball or something.
I need to go back to middle school or else.
Yeah, true. High school is different level there.
A little Billy Madison dodgeball situation.
Yeah, for sure. Well, cool, guys. Recap tonight. We did some of the hot and spicy from Old Trapper. I thought delicious. Not very hot, not very spicy, but is going to be a snacking jerky.
And I would say respectable. I would say
this is it.
If you're a Joe jerky, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, if you're a novice, it's going to be good.
Knock you off your game and make you embarrass yourself.
We finished half of the J. Dean's pepper sticks from Davison, Michigan. Thoughts?
Excellent.
One of the best.
Excellent.
One of the best sticks we've had. Had the right texture. I think I like it a little bit more firm if I'm going with my perfect texture.
I agree, but the flavor was on point.
Really good. Throw a little bit of heat in there, and I'm married. I'm good. And then we had the Strive beef biltong. If I had to stick with like one jerky of all time, that Mingy, it speaks to me. But this is right there. This is right there.
Mingy's gives you a little bit bigger pieces.
Yeah.
And it's a little saltier.
Yeah. Yep. But the flavor, the texture, I might even take this texture over the Mingy. Because it's a little bit easier to manipulate.
Yeah, that's true.
So really good there. Awesome. Thank you, guys. If you have not had a chance, do me a favor. Go watch the Carrier Oils 101 video from today. It's a quick hitter. Won't take much of your evening. I think you'll learn something and enjoy that. I learned something. Adam K told me about that there are allergies that certain races may be more susceptible to, and they even gave a source than other races. So that was pretty interesting. I learned that. I love learning something every day. So go check that one out, guys. Got a new review on Friday. It is a drugstore or big box store review. A lot of people like those ones, things they can go get in the store. And then Sunday, another good informational tips and tricks kind of video. So that's all I got. Mayor, any final words of wisdom for these guys? Any perspective?
If you haven't joined Command's Corner on Facebook, join now. Add it to the group. Hit me up at MayorsBeardedJourney on Instagram. Love to just get to know everybody and hang out. And but check out the Facebook group too. It's pretty awesome.
Yes. There's the Instagrams right there. If you guys want a giveaway tonight, please get a hold of me on Instagram, DanCBearded. If you don't have Instagram, email dan_command@yahoo.com. Let me know your government name and your shipping address, and I'll get you out the envelope with some stickers and some decals and all that cool stuff out there, guys. I wish the beard. Yeah, me too, Seymour. Me too, man. That's another issue is stores are not restocking. We went to go shopping today, and they didn't have like a third of what we needed.
I was going to throw that as a topic.
Yeah.
On the group.
Oh, yeah.
Out of curiosity, just be like,
what are you struggling with?
Yeah. What can you find?
Yeah. Bicycles, I guess, is real. Yeah. I like how your mind works. It hits. You're like, that's how I do videos too. I actually had a video planned today to film for next week. And because something happened in my life, beard related, I changed it and filmed the new one.
Just write that old one down.
And the old one is on the top of the list for the next week. That's how we work. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. As always, man, we'll be back here next Wednesday, every Wednesday, and Mondays, 9 o'clock Eastern. And stay tuned, gentlemen. We got big plans for the future, and we just want to keep growing, and we appreciate all of your guys' support. So have an awesome water. James, do not forget to drink some water. It will make you live longer.